Paradise was a cool place to live. It was really small, kind of tight-knit.
Being here for 40 years, it was definitely home. Small town, you kind of know everybody, you wave a lot.
It was just a nice, quiet place to raise kids. It was a really great place to grow up.
The day of the fire, we were getting the kids ready for school, and the light outside coming into the house was very strange.
He was getting ready to go to work, and then Mallory's second grade teacher called me and she was like, "Have you looked outside?" And I'm like, "No."
And I remember just thinking, like, what a beautiful sunrise. Like, wow, it looks so pretty. So I was very wrong.
My husband took the kids to their respective schools and called me about 20 minutes later and said, you know, we're telling families to go home, we're closing the schools, it's raining ash here, go get the kids and get gas, and I'll meet you back at the house.
I went through her closet and, you know, you'd think like, grab me clothes like and throwing them in, right? And I was like, oh no, she doesn't like that. Pulling out, oh yeah, this is good. Fold it, put it in.
So at the beginning, it was like, you know, we're gonna be all right, and then all of a sudden, it wasn't all right.
The evacuation was so scary. It was the most scared I've ever been in my life.
We're in a bad spot.
It was something absolutely out of a horror movie.
We saw houses on fire, the ground was on fire.
Yeah, across the way, the fire was just blowing up in front of us. I mean, it was the middle of the day and it was black as night.
The thought pattern at that point was, is this it? Is this the last day that we're gonna be here on Earth?
Even as we left, and even though I saw the field on fire that's just right on the other side of this house, I still didn't think I was gonna lose my house. It just didn't dawn on me. It didn't register.
Once I finally found out that our house was gone, it was like, okay, that's a confirmation. And then it was like we found out Leland's parents' house was gone. It was like, okay, I don't know how to process both houses being gone. And then we found out my parents' house was gone, the house that I was raised in. It was just so massive. It's hard to explain how totally overwhelming like that amount of loss was. This was our front porch that wrapped around to the front door. Fire just takes everything. It's an absolute.
They're calling the damage to our home a total loss. It was completely leveled, nothing left. My daughter's bedroom was in the front corner of the house right here, and then my son's bedroom was right about where he's standing. He's probably standing about where his bed was.
The money that we received from Red Cross, the financial assistance, was really beneficial. We've never been in a position where we've needed as much as we needed after the fire. That's what I tell people. I'm like, look around your house and then imagine everything is gone. And that's what it's like. So we received that money around the time that we moved, and it was incredibly helpful just to buy the stuff that we needed to start our life again.
It helped us at first probably to put food on our table, buy clothes.
We needed to get pots and pans to, use in the trailer, and
sheets and pots and pans and everything that you need to live in a house with 2 kids.
We had nothing. And Red Cross gave us hope.
Thank you for giving us a sense of hope for the future.
Thank you for every donation, every dollar.
All I can say is from my heart, thank you.
I wish that I could say that I could go back to Paradise, but I don't think that I'll ever be able to live on this ridge again and feel safe.
We had thousands of reasons why we should move. We had one reason why we should stay. When we came back after 6 weeks, we knew our house was gone. Excuse me. When we came back, we pulled in the driveway, and I looked at her, looked at me. I said, "How you feel?" "We're home."
Feels like home.
Feels like home.